Thinking about making Porto your new home? With its stunning river views, historic charm, and vibrant culture, Porto has a lot to offer. But don't let the postcard images fool you. Living in Porto has its own quirks, surprises, and challenges that newcomers should know. Before you pack your bags and head to this beautiful city, here are 9 things you absolutely need to know. I'm Lisbob, the expat's assistant, and I'm here to give you the real scoop on life in Porto. The weather isn't always sunny. While Porto's charm is undeniable, don't expect it to be sun-soaked year-round. Located in northern Portugal, Porto has a cooler, rainier climate than you might think. Winters can be downright chilly and damp, with rain showers that seem to come out of nowhere and last for days. The city's famous misty mornings add to its atmosphere, but the damp can be hard to get used to, especially in older, unheated buildings. For those hoping to escape the rain, Porto might not be the sunny Portuguese paradise you imagined. Make sure you've packed warm layers and a good umbrella. You'll need them. Hills, hills, and more hills. One thing they don't tell you about Porto: the hills. If you're not ready to tackle steep climbs, Porto's landscape might be a shock. The city is famously built on hills, with the Ribeira area sloping dramatically down to the Douro River. While the views are stunning, getting around on foot can feel like a workout, and cobblestone streets only add to the challenge. If you're not a fan of walking up and down slopes daily, you might want to rethink your footwear or consider taking a taxi. Living in Porto means getting comfortable with the city's ups and downs, literally. The language barrier is real. While many younger people and those in the tourism industry speak English, Portuguese is the everyday language in Porto, and it's helpful to learn some basics. Locals appreciate it when you make an effort, and knowing Portuguese will make everything from grocery shopping to socializing easier. Plus, the northern accent has its own twist, which can make Portuguese even trickier to grasp for beginners. If you're moving to Porto, be prepared for the language barrier and don't be shy about learning. Locals will be happy to help you out, and you might find yourself picking up some unique northern slang. It's a food lover's paradise, but watch out for the calories. Porto is a dream for food lovers. But let's just say the local cuisine isn't exactly light. From the iconic francesinha, a layered meat and cheese sandwich smothered in sauce, to hearty seafood stews, the traditional dishes here are indulgent. While the food is delicious, it can also be a calorie bomb, and portion sizes are generous. For those who enjoy a healthy diet, living in Porto can be a bit of a challenge, especially when surrounded by so many tempting foods. Prepare to enjoy, but maybe hit the gym to balance it out. Quick heads up! Before you make the move to Portugal, the very first thing you'll need is your NIF, Portugal's tax identification number. Without it, you won't be able to work, rent a place, or set up a bank account. I can help you get your NIF remotely in just a few days. Simply click the link in the description below. Public transportation is decent, but not perfect. Porto has a pretty good public transportation system, with metro lines, buses, and trams that cover much of the city. However, while the metro is clean and efficient, it doesn't reach every neighborhood. The buses can be crowded and slow, especially during peak hours, and the iconic trams are more of a tourist attraction than a practical option for daily commuting. For those planning to live outside the city center or in the hills, you might find owning a car or using taxis more convenient. Porto's public transportation will get you around, but it's not without its quirks. Porto loves a good party. If you enjoy a good festival, Porto has you covered. The city is known for its lively street parties and festivals, the biggest of which is São João in June. But with the fun comes a lot of noise, fireworks, and late-night revelry that can be hard to escape, especially if you live near popular areas. Porto's party scene is energetic and joyful, but for residents who prefer peace and quiet, it can be overwhelming at times. If you're planning to live in Porto, be ready for the city's love of celebration and the noise that comes with it. Housing costs are rising. Like many popular cities, Porto has seen a rise in housing costs over recent years. While still more affordable than Lisbon, rent and property prices in Porto are steadily increasing, particularly in trendy neighborhoods close to the river and city center. If you're hoping to find budget-friendly housing, you might need to look a bit further from the main attractions. For those on a tight budget, securing affordable housing in Porto can be a challenge, especially with the demand from both locals and other expats. Plan ahead and start your search early to find the best deals. The river views are stunning, but humidity is real. The Douro River is the heart of Porto, offering breathtaking views and a charming riverside atmosphere. But with the beauty comes a downside: humidity. Living near the river means dealing with dampness that can seep into your home, especially in older buildings. Humidity can make winters feel colder and summers stickier. If you're not a fan of humid environments, this might be an adjustment. Many residents use dehumidifiers to combat the damp and keep things comfortable indoors. The river may be gorgeous, but be prepared for the effect it has on the local climate. The pace of life is slower. While Porto is a major city, it doesn't move at the same pace as Lisbon or other European capitals. Life here is noticeably slower, which has its pros and cons. For some, the relaxed vibe is a welcome change, but others might find it a bit too laid back, especially if they're used to a fast-paced lifestyle. Businesses may close for long lunch breaks, and services can sometimes feel a bit leisurely. Adapting to Porto's slower rhythm can take time, but once you get into the flow, it's easy to see the charm in taking things a bit easier. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out my other content for more insights into life in Portugal. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you soon!